Okay, chat. And everybody that's gonna be watching this. I definitely wanted to come on here and talk to you guys about my mental health. I know ain't nobody on this thing right now, but this is for people that's coming to see me. So right now I'm getting ready to really do nothing. To be honest, but I definitely wanted to get on here and talk to you guys about my mental health because I feel like doing it the old way where I'm making a video, which I've already done. The video was, I honestly felt like it was a bomb video. I just felt like I kept getting disconnected with the topic at hand. And I really wanted to be able to connect with everybody and make sure that I'm not boring y'all. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing about me, baby. I do it like it's my B-day every day. I'm always doing it like it's my B-day, so I shouldn't be boring. So when I watch the video back, I'm like, oh, baby, this is tea. I don't like this. You know what I'm saying? And I can't give y'all stuff that I don't even like. Like, that's not going to work. When I watch the video, if I'm not going to watch the video, I'm not going to give it to y'all. So I felt like, well, sheesh. Let me do what I know I would want somebody to do and scrap it. So right now I'm coming to you guys with a Get Ready With Me live version of me talking about my mental health. It is October 1st, which is the beginning of Suicide Awareness Month. And excuse my nose is running. Should not be sleeping naked with a fan on. Yeah, so I definitely am excited about this month. Just being able to, we just got off of September, which I should have did a video for PCOS Awareness Month. Said my September really wasn't the highlight of my year, so we just gonna ignore that. But I still love my PCOS girls, and I still have definitely not forgot about y'all. So I do aim to please next year with being able to get more people in there. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to do that. As far as anything else, I'm coming straight on here just to talk about my mental health and speak on a little bit about Suicide Awareness Month and a little bit about what I plan on doing this month to advocate and to speak to people and to get the word out into the Black community. So just to start, if you guys don't know, I'm KierstonSharell. I'm 25 years old. I am from Decatur, Georgia, and your girl is just living life, you know. I don't have children. I'm not in a relationship. So the most important thing to me at this time was getting to know myself, you know, especially with us being in a pandemic, panoramic, you know, panoramic, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, it's been a rough 2 years. But I'm super blessed with the fact that I have a team behind me now. And I feel like that's such a key to having like an amazing, you know, amazing opportunity and amazing chance at life is to have a good team around you. If not a team, a good family or a good support system around you. And I have both. And I'm super excited about that. And I'm super blessed. So, I am just going to get right into everything. I don't need to wait on nobody. Who will see this will see this. They probably don't have to be on this live right now for it to touch them. But I definitely got my notes, and for my person that is on here that I know visibly, I am just gonna be talking to you. So please do not feel afraid to comment or say anything. I don't really know how to work Instagram Live, so I don't even know if your girl is, you know, gonna be able to see a comment, because I don't know what the I'm doing. But I wrote down a few things that I really wanted to touch on, and I want to be able to stick to these points. That way I'm able to get down a lot of the things that I feel like is very important, and things that I feel like me as a lost soul, or me as a person who is you know, stressed out about a lot of things. What did I want to hear? What did I want to know? I'm going in with my primer right now before I forget. What did I want to know as a person who was in distress, as a person who, you know, I had a lot going on in my life, and I was very emotional, and I'm very sad. So a lot of people manipulated me and manipulated my situation to understanding how to get to me. And what was so annoying is that people knew how to manipulate me, but I didn't know how to see it. And I'm not gonna boost myself by any means, but I'm really such a nice person. And my anxiety gets in the way sometimes, and I end up over talking or talking too fast just to distract you from the fact that I'm really a person that has a lot of pain, and people see me with, you know, makeup on, and people can assume that I'm just this person, or, you know, woo woo woo, but truthfully, no one knows me but the people who I allow in, and I don't allow many people in, and for that reason, because I can be judged, and you know, you can have people that say they're on your side, but really, like, deep down, they're not on your side. So, right now I'm using my Jaclyn Hill palette, but I'm not gonna talk too much about my makeup because I really want to get in depth to what I have wrote down today. So, we're gonna do a video. Well, I can add to the description bar, I believe, all my products. So we're gonna do that. So what I have wrote down for number one, and I don't really feel like this is in order when I wrote it all down, so I'm gonna try to go in order, even though my shit ain't. So October is also a big month for me for many different reasons. Not just because Suicide Awareness Month. It's also because last year, 2020, October this time, was when I truly put like the note in for myself and was like, okay, you have to care about yourself. You really have to care about yourself, and you really have to make sure that you do something that everybody's gonna be able to see. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's gonna be able to recognize, like, okay, cool, like I can respect it. So, after going through a lot of suicidal thoughts, I actually was talking to a few people around me, and I had a close friend tell me, like, hey, Kirsten, I really think that you need to seek, you know, help and talk to people, because I feel like you have a lot of things bottled up and you don't really trust a lot of people. You're not going to trust me to tell this to, and you're not going to trust them to tell this to. So, you know, I think that you should, you know, get help. And so I agreed with her. And I actually was drinking heavily at the time, and I was smoking heavily at the time, which I'm still gonna always smoke, sorry, but it's a difference from smoking because you want to and smoking because you're just trying to numb the pain. And I definitely took advantage of a lot of things, and I feel like this time around, like, I was just telling myself, like, Kirsten, you know, this is not a person that you want to be. Like, you could change all that, you could do something different. And so I set out in a mission because I had so much pain in my heart. The only thing I knew to do at that time, after keep ignoring myself for so long, was just to call the suicide hotline. And honestly, the suicide hotline did not answer the phone. Like, I know this is Suicide Awareness Month, and I mean, the best thing I wanted to do was be able to advocate for the suicide hotline, but during COVID, they failed me, and I could have been somebody that's not here to this day if I hadn't just believed in myself a little bit more, and you know what I'm saying, and did what I did next, which was go on Instagram and find somebody who could help me if somebody who I called couldn't help me. So I went and found somebody who was able to get into treatment, and found a therapist underneath my insurance, which is something that I needed to understand what to do first, and that's what I found out to do. Found that out and decided to get that going, and I got into therapy with my first therapist, who was an amazing woman. And I'm gonna briefly tell you guys about why that was my first therapist. No, I hate when I try to do that. She was my first therapist, and she taught me so much about how I can only be accountable for my own actions. I cannot be accountable for everybody else. I cannot know what everybody else is going to think. I cannot know what they're going to do. It's just not possible, you know. And so as much as I wanted to run my life, God is in control. So I was able to really address a lot of issues that I was and am, because I don't want to, you know, jump past it. Like, just because I'm in therapy, I don't deal with the problems no more, because that's not true. I deal with them. I suffer from abandonment issues from my father not being in my life as much as I'm pretty sure he was supposed to or like to. But I can't speak for nobody. However, my dad has done an amazing job since I started therapy with just communicating that he wished he was better and wish he done better, and that's all I asked for. But you don't have to do it all in one day, you know what I'm saying? But at least trying means a lot to me. Even with my mom, like, me telling her my triggers and stuff like that, when she understands that and she's able to sympathize with me and relate with me it's just such an amazing feeling to understand when, okay, I got somebody on my team, let alone not just somebody on my team, but this is my mom, this is my dad, this is somebody who cares about me. So that part made me super, 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 super excited that I even started therapy. And just the deep parts about it was therapy really made me open my eyes to seeing a lot of pain that people that were suicidal and have, you know, committed suicide have felt. I understand why I was in the spot that I was, because I kept bottling so many things in that I never let anybody listen to my problems. And when I did, I didn't tell them what I really was supposed to tell them. I told them what they wanted to hear or what I wanted them to hear. And which doesn't allow anybody, it don't allow nobody to, you know what I'm saying, like really know you or really get to tell you who you are when you pretending. So I know like 99.9% of my relationships that I had built before therapy probably weren't really even me. Like it was a percentage of me, but it was probably also a people pleasing percentage of me too, because I'm a person where I don't like people mad at me, and I don't like people that I care about mad at me. I don't give a fuck if you mad about me. Like, let's just be real, I'm Aries. Like, you know what I'm saying? But if I like you, I don't want you mad at me. So, but yeah, so I definitely don't want nobody mad at me. And I did a lot of things to people please, especially throughout high school. I was a victim to peer pressure. Had even down to having sex. Like, bitch, my dumb ass was just do shit just because I wanted to fit in, not realizing like none of these bitches is really your Muslim friend. They just really kick in at your ass. And so once I did peep that shit, I was just like, oh, okay. And then I started playing the game. But then people didn't like that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit got real depressing. Understanding your worth is where it starts. And I kept getting a lot of bullshit relationships because I didn't understand my worth. And that goes back to what I'm talking about in high school. I didn't know my worth. I didn't know what the fuck I was up against. Nor did I know how much of an amazing and intelligent person, how beautiful and, you know, creative and artistic I am. And I think not knowing that really allowed a lot of people to get into my brain and pick and be like, oh yeah, you know, you're not all that, you're not all that. And for me to believe it, because truthfully, I did not believe that I was all that. But I wasn't gonna let nobody else tell me that, because I learned from my mama, like, don't let nobody else see you both, you know, fold. Because when you fold, people gonna know how to, you know, press that button to make you fold again. They not, it's gonna be very easy. So I was really big on, you know what I'm saying, making it seem like I was good, when really, a bitch was hurting. I would go home and cut myself. I remember cutting myself starting in the 5th grade. And it just went up until the 8th grade. And I believe that's when I started to get a handle on, like, people not liking me was okay, instead of, like, being so up against everything. And so, yeah. It's just a lot that I had to go through in my little life. That is so much needed for me to understand that everybody is not for me. And during COVID, during that whole COVID time, I ended up having a panic attack, which is what really showed me how bad my anxiety and stuff was, and how much I really did need therapy. Because I just wanted to get a handle on all that, not knowing I can get a handle on all that, not knowing there's a way, because I was just like, bro, there's no freaking way that somebody could sit up here and deal with all this shit, and then, you know what I'm saying, like, society expects us to just be fucking okay. Like, I'm over here, a full panic attack, my body is numb, I am tingling all over. It was like super scary for me, you know. And that's something that I just couldn't really get with. And to be honest, like, it was so scary for me. I never wanted it to happen again. So I was so happy to tell my therapist, like, what really was going on with me. I was just like, girl, I need help. Like, I need help. And we can't blame... And we can't blame our parents for what they don't know or what they wasn't taught, because once again, it's what they don't know, what they wasn't taught. You know what I'm saying? So I'm finna get mad at somebody because they wasn't taught something. Like, baby, I'm pretty sure they mad too they wasn't taught it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm pretty sure they did wish they was taught it. But that's not for me to judge. And therapy has also allowed me to understand, like, baby, stop playing God. It's not for you to count. It's not for you to judge. It's not for you to determine. It's not for you to watch. Nothing on the other team is for you to watch. You know what I'm saying? Nothing on any time on the other side is for you to watch. Yeah, you can look. But, baby, watching means that you paying a little more attention than you paying to yourself. And I kept doing that. So therapy allowed me to understand who Kierston is, what I like, what I want. And allowed me to actually get a hold of my social anxiety and go out to different events, which I honestly say I'm doing so good at, and I'm super, super proud of myself. Because before I would go places and be like, oh my God, I've been here for like an hour or 2 hours, it's time to go. You know what I'm saying? Because my social anxiety was kicking in. I was like, girl, somebody gonna shoot this bitch up. You do not know. Hurry up and get out. Because I had been through some crazy ass shit. And this can be a story time. Lord, you. I've been through some crazy stuff, y'all. But not really realizing that I was still affected by that crazy stuff. I'm thinking that's in the past. That's old news. Not realizing, like, no, baby, that's still new. Like, that's still what you're dealing with. And so just allowing myself to heal before going to get a new relationship and going to get in somebody else's face with my problems. Like, I think it's so healing. And I wish a lot of people would do. Stop getting into fucking relationships when y'all got your own fucking problems you still haven't dealt with. You mad because your mama never came back. You mad because your daddy went to go get cigarettes and never came back. Okay, baby, we'll go to a therapist and heal. Because let me tell you something right now. Your husband, I honestly do not believe. Please, let's have a debate about this. I honestly do not believe your husband is there to sit up here and fix those problems. He is not a therapist. He did not go to school to get a PhD to do that. And if he did, then baby, by all means, you know what I'm saying? If you feel comfortable talking to your husband, baby, talk to your husband. But I'm pretty sure if you are just like anybody else in the motherfucking America, that your husband did not go to school to be no motherfucking psychiatrist, and neither did you as a female. And we're not here to, you know what I'm saying, be nobody punching bags for their burdens. Get your shit together before you come to us. We are healed, some of us. And the ones who are healed deserve love. And we don't deserve bullshit. And that's either you a male or a female. You know what I'm saying? Like, we don't deserve bullshit. If we're healed and we take that time to care about ourselves, please come to us with the same respect. Because it took a lot for us to even understand that something was even wrong with us, because we were so stuck in our ways, because we felt like, okay, I molded myself to this point. I've been doing a good damn job. Anybody finna come here and tell me I ain't doing no good damn job. It ain't nobody telling you ain't doing a good job. You're doing a good job, baby. It's time to improve. Like, same way you didn't got you a new Benz, because the old Benz don't got what the new Benz got. You need to get you some new thinking, because the old thinking don't do what the new thinking got. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to get you some new. And everybody is not blessed with just understanding it. Like, stop going to your auntie or your mama getting advice from them when they got their own shit they dealing with, G. And when they tell you the fucking advice, it ain't got nothing to do with you. And it ain't nothing personal. They love you to death. But they got so much shit going on in their motherfucking mind, baby. They talking, but they don't even realize they're not even talking to you. And that's the crazy part. Y'all pay a doctor to sit up here and tell y'all something is wrong. But she won't sit up here and pay a therapist to actually have somebody to really tell you that you were right for the way that you was feeling, for the way that you felt, for the things that was done for you. You were right for calling them out, for telling on that person who sexually abused you or sexually assaulted you or assaulted you, period. You were right. How many times do you talk to somebody and go to somebody's face and they sit up here and tell you, when you told them what happened, that you had a right to feel the way that you felt? I ain't never sat in a conversation with nobody and they sat up here and told me, no, Kierston, you was right for feeling the way that you was feeling. You know what I'm saying? They always got to sit up and say, well, if I was there, if I was in your shoes, bitch, let's just keep a real motherfucking buck, okay? If you was in my shoes, shit might most definitely either be the same or be totally fucking different, because you're a different person. You think differently. And the situation will be different. Stop acting like you would do something like, oh, so much different than me, when, of course, the situation will be different. But you don't know because you're not in that situation. You better watch your mouth because you might have to get put in that and then your ass gonna be doing the same fucking thing somebody did. You can be like, I would never be a dumbass baby mama. I would never be a dumbass. Oh, look at you. 5 years old. Look at you. You looking like that dumbass bitch you was clowning on Facebook 5 years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just, y'all got to get the people that actually want to be with you and actually gonna tell you what you need to stop doing and what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? My therapist be on my ass like white on rice, and I didn't switch therapists due to my therapist getting her a new job. A little helpful. She got her a good job, so I ain't mad. But my therapist now, he be on my ass. I'm not about to come in there talking negative. He not about to have it. So if I require people to come around me speaking positive, it's because I'm being trained by the best. So if you don't want to be around me with positivity, then don't be around me at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't need nobody in my damn life that is not doing what the fuck they supposed to be doing. I am doing bad all by myself. I don't need no help. I don't need no help. You know what I'm saying? So, and granted, I don't care who on this bitch, brother. It's 1,001 people, 1,000,000 people, or 0 motherfucking people, which you actually is 0 people right now. I don't know who this damn video is actually gonna get to and who is gonna touch. But let me tell you something, sis. If you just like me, and you a person that sit up here and give the best and hope the best for people, and you allow people to fuck you over, it's your time to stop. If you didn't think about it until now, you're doing it. If you didn't even know that was you, stop it. If you sitting up here in denial that that's not you, it might be you. And I honestly suggest that you go to therapy. I'll meet you there. You know, hey. But at the end of the day, baby, we got to get a point in our life where we sit up here and say, okay, it's time for me to evaluate myself, because I've been changing clothes, and I've been changing shoes, and I've been changing wigs, and I've been changing makeup, and drawers, and bras, you know what I'm saying? But I have not changed the way I treat people. And I have not changed the way I sit up here and view the world. And it's good to be stuck in your ways as far as, okay, yeah, you know what I'm saying, you strong in your opinion. But when things change, you're going to have to change too. You can't stay the same, sis. So, I'm glad I was able to learn it and apply that to my life. Because I really needed to know that at that time. And it allowed me to deal with, you know, the quarantine a lot better. Normally, I'm able to just get out my house and go, and whether it's to a friend's house, you know what I'm saying, or just go somewhere, I'm able to trick myself into feeling like I'm good. When I'm realizing, like, baby, I'm really not good. Like, really, her baby's really not good. So, it's okay not to be not good. It's not okay to ignore the fact that you're not good, though. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm hopping all over the place with my little story, but let me tell y'all, I'm very passionate about being able to talk to people, and not just to talk to them, but I really want to make a difference in this world. If it's somebody, when I'm able, and God be willing, I will be able very soon. When I'm able to help people off the street, help them change their life, and help them be one with the Lord again, or if they lost faith, you know, that's on them. It's their choice. Help them, you know what I'm saying, whether it's financially, physically, or mentally. I don't give a fuck. I want to help the world. That's all I ever wanted to do. Just give and give and give, because helping people genuinely makes me feel so freaking good. Like, I don't get a bad bone in my body from helping somebody. I don't give a fuck if you used it for the wrong thing. Like, that's on you, girl. God knew, or boy, God knew what I meant it for. If I gave a homeless person 15 or 30 bucks and that man went and go bought crack with it, that ain't got nothing to do with me, because I know what I gave it to him for. You know what I'm saying? I knew my purpose when I gave it out. And that's what I was raised on. I was raised on, you can't sit up here and worry about what people gonna do when they not around, or what they gonna do when they come down to you. You got to sit up here and hope that you putting people around you, and know you putting people around you for the greater good. Because if you don't know that, you need to change your circle. If you can't tell me right now that, yeah, the people around me is 1,000%, I trust them with my motherfucking life, Shit, you better get the people away from you. Just gonna warn you. It's gonna bite you. It's good to have associates though. You know what I'm saying? Them ain't your friends. I ain't know what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the ones you keep calling every goddamn day telling your business, that's going around telling your business to somebody else who ain't your friend, who's their friend. Yeah. I'm trying to talk about that person who's sitting up here telling your business who you don't even motherfucker know. But she know your business from yin yang yang yang. And you ain't said nothing. I'm talking to the one, you know what I'm saying? You already going through enough with your kids. And you got bitches behind your back type shit. You don't need that. You gotta get people around you that you know is good for your soul. Who you know got your back. You know, I started with my damn self, baby, because I can only depend on myself. I can only depend on me. And find a better friend. I just talked about that. I started painting, y'all. Picking up a hobby really helped me condense smoking so much, you know what I'm saying, drinking so much. And so if you are an addict, man, you don't want to believe you're an addict, but you know you one. I say the best way to get rid of an addiction is with another addiction. And something that's positive that can't hurt you. I started watching boxing, which I plan on taking these nails off one day and, you know, run down the hole. You know what I'm saying? But no time soon, because the bitch, you know what I'm saying, I'm too cute right now. I can't do it. But painting has really been my little stress-free getaway. I go to a couple sipping paints. I paint my own. If you've seen the paintings over my bed, I painted those. I just am really in love with painting, which I never knew I loved to paint until after therapy. So that's it's like such a dope, you know, thing for me, because I learned so many hobbies about myself, so many things about myself. And journaling, you're like writing stuff down. If I don't have my therapist, writing stuff down and learning how to just, you know what I'm saying, have somebody to talk to, not a person if I don't want to, like my paper. That's something that's really been big for me, even in the midst of finding new friends and finding friends and making friends and going on trips with friends. Like, I done had great experience with people, all because like I was able to trust and understand that everybody not the same. Social anxiety, talked about that a little bit. Scared of everyone. Okay. Also talking about my mental abuse. I have dealt with a lot of mental abuse in my life, like I've said earlier, and so it depicted on how I allow people to treat me. And then getting older, still having that those manipulating people that I become addicted to, and you know they're still gonna do the same thing because you addicted to the hurt. You know what I'm saying? And let's just be real. When that's all you know is somebody that keeps hurting you, you're gonna keep drawing yourself to it. Man, I didn't hit all my damn dollars. I did real good. I'm real proud of myself. But I just want y'all to understand something. I don't care who watched me right now. Let me tell you something. Whoever sees me is supposed to see me. Baby, God got a plan for me that can't nobody touch. That my name has already been said and done that I ain't even seen. And so for that, baby, for that, I just want to keep inspiring people. I want to keep touching people through what I say and making people understand you're not alone. Don't think because you sit up here depressed about something or you heard about something or you don't feel like getting out your bed today that you are alone. You're not. Don't think just because you sitting up here hurt and you don't know what the hell to do and you don't got no damn money, you think that nobody else going through that. You're not. You're not the only person, okay? And you're not alone. And it's something that I can't wait till when I get back down so I can watch this video again, you know what I'm saying? Just remember and remind myself every time that I do get down, baby, you're not alone. I think, you know, depression stems off of seeing so much of what people are accomplishing and not us realizing that we're not alone. Everybody is dealing with something. Everybody is dealing with, you know what I'm saying, rather it be something that they think is a crutch or rather you think it's a crutch. It's still something, you know what I'm saying? Remember that you're not the only person in this damn world. You're not the only person in this life. You're not the only person that matters. There's so many other people in this world who are just trying to freaking coexist, who are learning what they like, who they like, the things that they like to do. And they might not be the age that you was when you learned that. Life is different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? I just got my license at 24 last year after starting therapy because of my anxiety so bad. You know, losing my cousin in a head-on collision, losing my family, losing a lot of people to suicide, losing my brother to suicide, losing a lot of people. Like, you can really mess yourself up. just keep on pushing and not pausing for a second to them understand, like, I'm good. I know stuff happens. I know, but I'm good. Because it's like a wellness check. You need a wellness check every now and then. You really do. You really do. You need that wellness check. You need somebody, a friend, a confidant, to make sure that you're just doing good and you're not lying about it. Bitch, don't tell nobody that you good and you're not good. Do not tell nobody you good and you're not good. Let me tell you. Talking to somebody definitely saved my life. And I wouldn't change it for the world. I pop these lashes on. Like this lip. These foundation on. And just being able to let people know, like, just because today's bad don't mean tomorrow's gonna be that way. Today is not tomorrow. You can't base it on it. Because it's so different. It's so different. I don't know if y'all able to comment or not. Nobody came in here. That's okay. I came on here. Do what I need to do. And, you know. Needless to say, the last reason I want to tell you guys that I went to therapy is just because I know, like, I'm not good in relationships. I never was taught one. I never seen my mother and my father really have a very good conversation with each other that wasn't, you know, them arguing with each other. However, I do know that's not the way you're supposed to be with your spouse, you know. And I learned that the hard way, but I know for a fact I wouldn't change nothing that has happened in my life. Maybe change the circumstances, but I wouldn't change what has happened because I've learned so much from my lessons that God has given me. I'm so amazed by my parents and the growth that they have, and being willing to grow with me. And I damn sure know that whenever I get to marry some lucky fella and have some kids, they're gonna have a good mama. You're gonna have a bomb-ass wife. Because I want to stop that generational anger that's in my community that makes us, you know, lash out at our children when really we have mental problems that are going on, mental issues that are going on. You know, I hate calling them problems, but to some people they can seem like a problem, you know, until you know how to handle that problem don't seem that big no more. And that's just that on that. So maybe if you get a hold of it, talk to somebody, whether it's a mentor, a pastor, I don't care who you talk to, I'm not in control of that. It's just about you being able to speak to somebody for a little 30 minutes to an hour session and get that off your chest and being able to breathe makes you feel so much better. Makes you feel so much better. I'm gonna pop these lashes on. And y'all know, working my job, I'm a makeup artist, so it's really hard not to get attached to people's energies and how to know, like, when to let stuff go and stuff like that. So therapy definitely taught me, like, one, I didn't pick the very best job. I didn't pick a very good job for my anxiety because I didn't know I had it until I went to therapy. But that's not really a job that I should really be doing because it's really hard, because to interact with people is very hard for somebody with social anxiety. And I want to commend myself every day that I do it. And I do it so well, knowing that I hate somebody being sad, whether it has anything to do with makeup or their problems. I'm y'all therapist when y'all come here, you know what I'm saying? People confide in me with a lot of their problems and a lot of things that's going on in their life, but I really do end up picking up their burden So I had to understand how to leave stuff with people. And now that I know how to do that, like, baby, I'm willing to listen to anybody when I got time. And when I ain't dealing with my own shit. You know what I'm saying? But learning therapy taught me to put myself first. I cannot put somebody before me. Because how the fuck I'm going to listen to you if me ain't good? Baby, we finna be talking to a brick wall, both of us. You finna be talking and I'm not finna be listening. So, you know what I'm saying? So, I'm just hoping that all the wisdom and stuff that I'm learning really pay off. Because a girl, for sure, has been on her motherfucking A game. Making sure God knows that I know he don't play about me. Because God don't play about me, baby. He don't play about me at all. But I know everybody didn't get in here tonight. And stuff like that, like that. But I definitely want to let people know that whoever sees this, you are so loved. And you are so amazing. And if you are having any issues, and you feel like this is your last choice to talk to somebody before you make a dumb decision, please talk to somebody. Because although you don't feel loved right now, you really don't understand why people don't have time to balance their emotions to help you with yours. Because, baby, everybody is dealing with something in their life, and everybody can't be there for everybody, okay? So you gotta give some people some slack. Gotta give folks some slack. People love you. You do have people that love you. It might not be the birth people that birthed you. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the people that you want to love you. But most of us have somebody that loves us. And if you don't, I love you. So write me on Instagram. You ain't gotta worry about that. I got your back. I be trying to write to everybody. But if I don't see your message, write me in my comments and be like, can you go look at my message? Because I promise y'all I don't be seeing it unless you write me. And I don't want to help as many people as I can, like I said. So don't take me out of the way of doing that. I want God to put away my blessings, put away my struggles to be able to help people, you know. And I know I'm going to do it. So I'm wrapping stuff on up and put my beauty marks on. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Somebody please tell them who the F I is. I am mean. Oh, sheesh. I am Nicki Minaj. If you just not watching me, I like to make my bumps a beauty mark. So sis, that's the tea. Don't be stressed over that damn bump on your face, bitch. It's a beauty mark. It ain't a bump. It's what you use it as. That'll tell you a lot about yourself. Alright, now I'm gonna do my edges and do everything else like that. Get dressed. I'm gonna wear this white tank top with a mint blazer and some light wash blue jeans. And right now, if I'm gonna do sneakers or if I'm gonna do sandals. What's your name? What type I choose? I dare to look ravishing. Okay, y'all, I think I'm some type of actress or something, I don't know. sad that I did establishing day. Oh no, I almost forgot my setting spray. Can't do that. Okay, lovelies. I'm gonna put some links down below in the description bar a little later on after my date, y'all. So do not, I mean, do not, you know what I'm saying, check it your shit. If you just, you know, watch it at 9 when I just got on live. Friday, October 1st. So, check back tomorrow. Thank y'all so much for coming. If you did come, if you didn't come, it don't matter, girl. You probably won't watch this video anyway. So, this was a live. If you guys like these lives, let me know. I can come back and let y'all we can get a different topic, you know. So we can do something different. It don't really matter. But yes, thank you so much for the people that supported your girl. For the ones that didn't, your mama's the hoe. Period. And that's on that. Alright? Yeah, okay. Love you, queens. I don't know what the fuck to do now. Don't know how to turn this on. Was I even live this whole damn time? It says I'm live. Okay. Guess I will. I gotta save this one. Save your channel.